And here we go. Tag team action scheduled for one fall. Coming out to the ring first, Adam Guerin and Josh Wright. A combined weight of 482 pounds. They are Ruthless Inc. 2.0. So in the ring now we have Adam, who likes to be known as the War Beast. Josh Wright likes to wear his opponents down. And here come their opponents. On the left is the Heathen, on the right is the Hellion. Simply put, the Hellion and the Heathen, a combined weight of 591 pounds, hailing from the pits of hell known as the Dungeon of Pete Wall. Wasting no time in getting down to the ring. That's what I like to see. Tiny Tim, ring that bell. Heathen and Josh Wright starting us off here. Collar and elbow tie up, and then Josh with the rear waist control. Dropping the Heathen down. Now ragdolling him, tossing him across the ring there. Brings him up, no, sidestep, kick to the back of the calf, jumping lariat to the back of the head. Josh Wright now making his way around the ring and tagging in Adam Guerin. Tagged in now is the Heathen, the Hellion, should I say, sorry. Adam now grabbing him by the scruff of the neck. Face first into the turnbuckle we go. Tossed around now. And again, reversal. The Hellion giving a little slap to the face of Josh Wright in the corner there. Shooting the legs, nope, knee shot into the midsection. Kitchen sink knee taken over Adam Guerin, and the Hellion deciding to get out. The Heathen now back into the ring, quick on Adam's case. Scoops him up on the shoulders. Then neck breaker over the knee and a stiff kick down the spine, but it just seems to have pissed Adam Guerin off. Going up, going down is the gut buster. Bicycle kick there, taking the head off Adam Guerin. A leg hook down for the, not even a 1 count. Driven down, rubbing his face in that dirty mat, and there's the stomp into the back for good measure. Elbow drops into the lower back now. Big right hand to the head. Heathen now tagging out, and in comes the Hellion again, the big man of the two. All whipped into the corner quickly though by Adam Guerin. Turned around. Tossed out through the ropes. Adam climbing up to the middle rope himself. What are we looking for? Deadlifting him up from the outside. The Falcon Arrow. Brought up to the feet again. Gut wrench suplex, driving the Hellion into the canvas. Up on the feet again. Shoots him for the midsection. No, gut bust. Gut wrench suplex returned there by the Hellion. Adam helped up. No, jawbreaker by Adam. Comes in with a running lariat and just bounces off the chest of the Hellion. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Tagged in is the Heathen now. Tossed across the ring, and these two lining him up. Shooting the legs and the jumping lariat, cutting him down to size, and there's the pinfall. 1, 2, and there's a kick out on 2. Daffyd a bit close, a bit slow getting down for the count there. Referee taken out. Toss into the corner, face down, no back elbow shot by Adam Guerin. Big right hand to the face. There's that teardrop suplex. He's grabbing him by the dick. That's right. The tears flow because he's got him by the dick. There's the 2. Still holding on. Keeping a hold of the Heathen and delivering a 3rd teardrop suplex. Grabbed by the arm and the leg, dragging him away from the ropes there. Leg hook down for the 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Kick to the midsection of Adam Guerin. Leg caught as he came in for another kick. The exploder suplex, tossing him almost out of the ring there. Adam Guerin all fired up. Tags in Josh right now though. Heathen trying to put himself up in the corner. Josh straight on his case. Gut punch. The Heathen breaking free of the grip. Comes running out. Running bulldog. Face first into the canvas goes Josh. Stomp down into the back of the head. Now a stomp to the arm. The knee. Working his way around the body of Josh Wright. The big boot into the chest and finishing with a stomp across the face. Leg hook for the 1, 2. Wow. Not expecting that as a finish. And your winners of this match, the Hellion and the Heathen, by way of pinfall. And just like that, it is all over. No fucking around, we're just going to carry on, get on with it. Here we have a fight that's probably happened many a time at home. The two twins here going head to head. And coming down to the ring first, standing in at 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 130 pounds. Hailing from Amarillo, Texas. She is Tiona Moore. And no, you're not hearing things. The music is exactly the same, because here comes a twin sister who stands in at 5 feet 9 inches tall, 129 pounds, from Amarillo, Texas, funnily enough. She is Dakota Moore. So sister on sister action. No, it's not one of your cheap pornos that you normally buy. This is wrestling. And everybody has to fight everybody here. It doesn't matter if you're stable mates or tag team partners or even family. You're going to get down to it. So, just to separate these sisters off, Tiona is with the bright pink hair and Dakota is with the turquoise hair. Dakota now backing her sister up into the corner. Daffy's going to get in the middle of two twins. Oh, it's a wet dream. Backing up now. No, collar and elbow tie up. Grab now for the rear waist control. Lifting her sister up and driving her down into the canvas, still holding onto that waist. Picking her up and throwing her across the ring. Back into the collar and elbow tie and back to the waist control for Dakota. No, slipping out as Tiona now. Lifted up face first into the canvas and into the side headlock. Rolled in, out and up on the feet. Rolled over into the side headlock now by Dakota. Find the way up, and there's a big knee lift into the head of Tiona there, and a stiff kick to the ribs and now into the chest. Letting her get up to her feet low, leg drop, no, flipped out over the back. Backdrop suplex in its place. Tiona now bringing her sister up, forearm into the face, no, dodged out of the way, scooped up, slips out the back, pushed away in towards the turnbuckles. Tilda well head scissor takedown there by Tiona. Grabbing her sister by the head and then lifting her up off the canvas and dumping her back down. Swinging around, there's the neck breaker. Helped up to the feet once more. Note the arm drag takedown, over we go. Big stiff kick into the midsection, running, jumping, Larry, and there's Dakota just popping straight back up. A kick to the midsection. Tiona now turned around in the corner, lifted up on the top turnbuckle. From behind now, Dakota lifting her sister up, and what are we looking for here? The super backdrop suplex there. How you doing, Miss Jones? Quiet day, quiet day. There's a one, and only a one count. Elbow shot to the back of the head. Lifted it up now, exploded. A suplex out there by Dakota. Yes, I'm getting these two right. Tossed by the hair across the ring. These two sisters going head to head. Stiff low kick there to the shin. Lifts her up. Hangs her out over the top rope again. Brought in slowly. Kick to the midsection. Leg caught. Knee shot underneath the jaw. Popped up. Hurricane runner takedown there. So over we go. Brought up to the feet again. Interesting. High kick, taking her down. Don't know why that is then. Strange considering it's live and I'm watching it right now. Stomp down into the midsection. I'm being censored by YouTube apparently. Here we go, up on the top turnbuckle, through the air, the elbow drop into the midsection. Leg hooked, down for the 1, and only a 1 count. Ball up to the feet, kick to the midsection, no leg caught, elbow shot to the top of the knee. Grab by the scruff of the neck. Dragged over to the turnbuckle, face first, titty slap. Oh, the slaps. Calm down, teenage boys out there, grab your tissues. You got some twins slapping each other around a little bit. DDT, plunging Tiona down on her skull. And now she's trying to pull herself up in the corner while her sister gloats. Weird. Very, very weird. Dakota now out through the ropes, diving through the turnbuckles, and there's the DDT. This fight could go on for some time, these two knowing each other very well and knowing exactly what to expect. Gonna have to go out of their normal box here. They're tossed into the steel steps, goes Dakota. Brought up. Tossed into the steel, goes Tiona now. Count of 6, lower back stomp there by Dakota, now working the arm of Tiona. Helps her up to her feet. Again, tosses her into the ring steps. Spins around and again into the steel. Dafford with his count is still going on. Halfway into this count now and tossed into the steel goes Dakota now. Oh, she got right in the face of that little kid. Bitch, don't you know it's coronavirus season? You can't be getting that close and personal with a little kid. Into the steel steps again goes Tiona, tossed down the side of the ring now. Dakota now with a stomp down into the knee. Another stomp down. Count of 16, tossed into the ring goes Dakota. Tiona breaking the count at 17 and both ladies now backing her in. Rear waist control broken free of by Dakota. Looks for the belly to belly, but there's the big right hands to the face. Drop kick, swinging a miss. Stomp down missing. Inverted neck breaker. Over the knee. I thought we were going for the inverted DDT. Hence why I changed it last second. Kick to the midsection. Cravat. Neck breaker there by Tiona. Dakota though rolling up onto her feet before her sister could get whatever she was looking for, and here's the stunt, oh no, a stretch out there. It's not the stunt rider stretch, but pretty close. Big hip toss though by Tiona, she breaks free. Up on the feet now, gut punch, titty slap, return fire, scooped up on the shoulders, hot shot over the top rope. Stomp down into the lower back. Brought up to the feet again. The neck being cranked around on Tiona now. Big spear cutting her down to size, and Dakota taking control. Tiona now going up top, perched up on that top turnbuckle, through the air with the elbow drop into the lower back of Dakota, and Dakota still laid out Face down, ass up, and Tiona up on the top rope again, and another elbow drop to that lower spine. Stiff kick into the ribs for good measure, helping her sister up to her feet. Grab by the wrist now, big forearm into the face. Side headlock applied, back elbow shot to the top of the head of Tiona. Dakota now shrugging her sister off, trying to fight back. Big forearm by Tiona. Another forearm blocked this time. The back elbow shot blocked by Tiona and scoops her sister up on her shoulders now. But a lower back giving way there. Big forearm sidestep, side kick into the midsection. Big forearm rocks the jaw of Dakota enough to drop both ladies down to a knee. And again another forearm dropping them both down to a knee. Scooped up, slipped out the back door. Forearm into the lower back, running lariat by Dakota. Sidestep by Tiona there, tossing her sister out through the ropes. Helped up to the feet now. Tossed into the ring we go. Stiff kick into the midsection. From behind. Natural selection by Dakota. Dragging her sister away from the ropes now. Down we go. David do the pit in 2. And a kick out on 2. Bragging rights between these two sisters on the line. There's the Hurricane Runner takedown. Brought up to the feet yet again. Stiff low kick there to the leg of Dakota. Whips her into the neutral corner. Tossed out through the ropes, and now Tiona looking for, what's she looking for here? They'll wind up the jump through the turnbuckles, and there's the tornado DDT, planting Dakota down. Drop kick, sidestepped, brought up to the feet now. Titty slap blocked, big right hand to the jaw. Tossed down the side of the ring into the steel steps, goes Dakota. Over we go. Fireman's carry takedown, picks her sister straight back up, looks for the side, well no, the back breaker, and now stretching her out over the knee right in front of the crowd there. The approval of that little blonde boy in the front row. Both ladies now back into the ring, staring each other down. Forearm side step there by Dakota. Side kick into the midsection, float over into the DDT. Both ladies up, drop kick into the chest of Tiona. Headlock applied, breaking free of the hold, scooped up, brought over, hot shot over the top rope. Brought up to the feet now, gut punch by Dakota, Irish whip into the corner, face down into the turnbuckle. Dakota now turning her sister around. What we're looking for here, perching her up on that top turnbuckle. Spreading those legs over the ropes, dragging her out. Oh, the hangman DDT from the top rope. Leg hook down for the count. 1, 2, and again another kick out on 2. Remember the bragging rights. These two twin sisters may tag team together, but when it comes to the singles gold, every win's important, and this one especially so. Going up against your own flesh and blood, the bragging rights at Christmas dinners and everything else after that. There's the figure 8 locked in. David keeping a close eye on Tiona here. Is she going to tap out to the figure 8? And there she is. She finally breaks, and Dakota picks up the victory by way of submission. Here you see the big spear cutting down Tiona. Tossing her sister out through the ropes as she came in for the spear. Here was that hangman DDT from the top rope. And Dakota Picking up another victory to her name. Climbing the singles ranks. Two singles wins to her name now. Tiona. 1-1-0. Let's see what's interesting. Let's take a look at this. Vera. So at the moment we have Alva Siri, Vera Elizabeth, followed by Dakota. Oh no, Dakota's in second now. Vera Elizabeth in third. I mean, it's a big gap between her and Violet Vega. Going in for another one-on-one match here, this time in the men's division, the heavyweight division. There we go. One-on-one now, Jake Bagwell, Johnny Farmer. Johnny Farmer and Jake Bagwell yet to have singles. Oh no, Jake's had singles action. Johnny Farmer yet to have a singles match. Jake victorious in his outing in singles action. So, here we go, these two men going to go head to head. Coming out first. A member of Project Ego. Standing in at 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 270 pounds, from Baltimore, Maryland, USA, he is Johnny Farmer. So Johnny Farmer's first official singles match on the roster. He's tag team 1-0 at the moment. So he's not doing too bad for himself. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, and I even checked all the little bits and pieces and everything's unclicked except for Cardiff, Wales, but still somebody wants to put West Virginia up for Cardiff, Wales instead. The same with London, England, and Glasgow, Scotland. But here he comes, his opponent, standing in at 6 feet 3 inches tall, standing in at 275 pounds. From Austin, Texas, USA, here's the enforcer, Jake Bagwell. Jake Bagwell, the enforcer of eternity, looking to keep his record going. By the looks of it, he currently sits in second place within the rankings, behind Sean Shamrock, but Sean has a slight advantage having a title belt around his waist. That can all change today though, as he has to defend that belt later on tonight. Losing that belt and Sean will drop down the rankings quicker than a stone in water. There we go. Both men down to the ring now. Out the corner we go. Jake making sure those knee pads are in place. Dafford, make sure, here we go. Collar and elbow tie up. Jake forcing Johnny back into the corner here. David now coming in, splitting the two up. Jake straight in with the neck breaker though. Sitting Johnny Farmer in the corner. Bringing him up, raking at the face. Johnny now turned around. Irish whip into the ropes we go. Collar and elbow up. Johnny forced back into the corner again by Jake Bagwell. And again, we're going to come in there and split the two up again. Another clean break. But Jake straight on his case. And no, this time Johnny Farmer expected it and dropped him down with a fireman's carry takedown. Collar and elbow tie up, and Jake forcing Johnny back towards the ropes. Johnny breaking free of another attempt. Jumping knee shot underneath the jaw of Jake Bagwell there. Jake helped up to his feet, grabbed by that dirty brown hair. Smells of stale beer from what I've heard. Trying to take the head of Jake Bagwell, using the bottom rope there. Johnny with a quick snap suplex. Helping up to his feet again. Up to his feet comes Jake, scooped up. Driven down into the canvas. Johnny staying on his man though, picks him up again, looks for that spinning heel kick, caught, and there's the backbreaker by Jake Bagwell. Catching Johnny Farmer out mid-air, but doesn't catch him that time with a knee shot to the head. Standing moonsault by Johnny, driving the air out of the lungs. Right hand to the jaw and another. Jake Bagwell now teeing off with those right hands to the head of Johnny Farmer. But Johnny leans in quick, grabs a hold of the wrist and whips Jake into the corner. Big right hand, throwing him. Nope. Do-si-do, around we go. And again, into the corner goes Jake Bagwell. Dragging his head across the top rope, trying to burn the eyes of Johnny Farmer using that rope. Inverted Boston Crab applied. Johnny now down face in the turn. Reaches back, grabs the ankle and pulls it from underneath Jake Bagwell. Jake low with a gut shot. Leans in to grab a hold of Johnny Farmer. There's the arm drag takedown. Big stiff kick into the midsection. Knife edge chop, return fire by Jake Bagwell. Grabbed up by the scruff of the neck and led up against the ropes. Jake fighting his way free though. Catching that leg. Crucifix takedown by Jake. Both men up to their feet. Jake with a big knife edge chop. Whips Johnny Farmer now into the corner, but there he is with a back elbow shot, fighting his way out. Grabs a hold of the wrist into the Russian leg sweep. Jake now up on his back. Ball up to his feet, jumping heel kick again and again, caught by Jake Bagwell, and delivers another backbreaker. Ball up to his feet. Jake now again lighting up the chest of Johnny Farmer with that knife edge chop. The gut shot, the right hook to the head, looking for another. Over the top rope, Jake flies out over the top and goes straight to the floor, and Johnny Farmer quick to dive out and go for the crowd. Jake with a little quick snap jab, now tossing Johnny Farmer back into the ring. Johnny laying face down, ass up, center stage, and brought up to his feet and taken on a tour of Texas by Jake. A leg hook down for the 1, 2, and there's the kick out on 2. Johnny Farmer obviously didn't like that tour of Texas. Kicking out on 2, but Jake not finished with him yet. Letting him wait like a rattlesnake waiting to pounce. Setting him up for the 69 stretch. There he is, hanging upside down, being stretched out. Johnny Farmer though drops down to the floor, double boots into the face of Jake Bagwell. Drop kick, sidestep though by Jake. Tries to grab a hold of Johnny Farmer, but he just dodges out of the way. There's the snap suplex by Johnny. Stomp into the lower back. Jake now rolls over. Standing moonsault. Stiff kick into the midsection, flying back elbow shot by Jake Bagwell. Jake now taking his time. Up on the feet now, big right hand to the face. Another right hand to the face, and down goes Johnny. Irish whip reversed, into the ropes we go. Back, oh, there's the knee shot to the head of Johnny Farmer, and he could be in trouble here as he tries to pick himself up on the ropes. Jake Bagwell now whips him into the corner. The referee taken out by Johnny as his body's tossed across into the corner. There's the gut punch. His discus forearm. No, Jake grabs a hold of Johnny Farmer quick. Puts an end to that one. Johnny though rolls him over his back. Jake holding onto that top rope for dear life. Big forearm to the face, and Johnny now climbing the ropes. Post on that middle rope. Jake on the apron, brought in with the suplex over the middle rope, over the top rope. The crowd liking that. Spinning back kick. Johnny whips him in. Side leg drop kick. Pops up. A second single leg drop kick. Ducks under. Rolling through into the neck breaker. And Jake's now face down. Or face up. Looking at the lights. Help to his feet. Johnny though. Big kick. High angle DDT. Rolls all the way through. And there's the rope break. Didn't look where the foot was underneath the bottom rope. And that could have just cost Johnny Farmer the match. Single leg drop kick missing there by Johnny Farmer as Jake looks to scoop him up. There's the big gut punch. Looking for that jumping knee shot, but this time Jake knew it was coming. Sidestepped it. Drop kick by Jake Bagwell on the button. And there's another tour of Texas for Johnny Farmer. Dragged away from the ropes. The leg hook for the 1, 2, and 3. The second tour of Texas, enough to put Johnny Farmer out. Here you see the highlights of what went down. There's the gut punch by Johnny Farmer out the corner. Here was that high angle DDT. If he'd looked where that foot was, just underneath the bottom rope, he would have realised it wasn't the time to go for the pin. Too little too late though. Jake now 2-0 in singles competition. Moving himself up. Thank you very much for the new subscription. Much appreciated. Slight change into the advertised in Skype chat. We're going to put the trios match at the end of the show due to, well, 2K issues. So we're just going to go straight in with... Well, no, apparently we're not. We're going to go to a backstage brawl in our favourite bar. And it's between the Wanderer and Marcus Sharp. Marcus Sharp taking the Iron Skull Championship, while Wade Braddock wants it back. So take your pick here. Are you going for the Wanderer Wade Braddock, or you're going for the man from the Tap Out Factory, Marcus Sharp? Apparently we're not going to the bar area. We're interesting. We're at a graveyard. And not even a decent one as that. Wonder if Marcus received a text to tell him to come and pick something up or meet someone, or... And here we go. There's the knee shot to the head. Brought up. Full Nelson bomb there, driving Marcus down on his coccyx. Wade now just staring at the man as he gets up to his feet. Comes in, tossed away, down, falling over his own feet. Big right hand swing and a miss there by Marcus, swinging wildly. Wade now up on his feet, stiff kick to the shins. And there's Wade grabbing him by the back of the neck, dragging him over towards that car. Elbow shots into the midsection and another elbow shot. Belly to back, nope. Bell clap and then rolled over the hips of Wade Braddock goes Marcus. Helped up to his feet, kick to the midsection, leg caught. And Marcus delivering a power bomb onto that solid looking floor. Not much rain in that area. The dirt just like concrete. Now Wade being, well, assume the position over the bonnet. Hey now. From behind, Marcus now face first, busting Wade Braddock over the bonnet there. Wonder if that's Wade's car. Anyway, pump. Handle, driving down Wade Braddock again onto that floor. Looks to scoop him up, but Wade with a gut shot in the back elbow. Fakes out the back elbow shot, and again then delivers the DDT to Marcus on the floor. And again fakes it out, and another DDT, planting Marcus Sharp down. Backing away from the man here, a little bit of a dance, knife edge chop lighting up the chest of Marcus. Big European uppercut cuts him off his feet. Helps him up again, scooped up, and there's the backbreaker. Helped up to the feet again, there's that full Nelson. No, this time face first into the floor goes Marcus Sharp there. Elbow drop into the sternum, trying to drive the air out of the lungs. Helping him up to his feet again. Big knee lift. The wind up, the throw, and, whoa. Falling to the floor right in front of the fence. And, well, we're going to get some broom action. He's going to clean up Marcus Sharp here. Swing and a miss. Gut punch there by Marcus. Grabs a hold. Pump handle. No, breaking free is Wade Braddock there. Side headlock applied. Knee shot to the face. Up on his knees again. Helped up to his feet. The wind up, the throw in. Well, Marcus Sharp now assuming the position over the car bonnet. And now his face being bounced off the bonnet. Doesn't bust him open though. Helped up to his feet. Collar and elbow type note. Kick to the midsection there by Marcus. Comes in. Kicks that leg from underneath Wade Braddock. And there you see him holding that knee. But funky looking broom in hand. A gut shot there. Dodging out of the way, the second one, grabbing it, shit, hits him hard in the midsection, folding him up, and there's a shot across the back, and another shot, missing this time. Marcus taking it away, and there's a gut shot by Marcus. Drops it down to the floor, decides that he wants to do more damage with his hands than he does with a random broom. Held up to the feet now, kick to the midsection, no, Wade Braddock coming in, delivering the Russian leg sweep, both men quick to their feet. Pop up fastball punch, rocks Wade Braddock's jaw. Marcus now with a stiff kick into the hamstring, helping Wade up to his feet. Wade though with a kick to the midsection, breaking free. Gut punch by Marcus Sharp. Kick to the midsection, drops him down to one knee. And there's the knee into the side of the head of Wade Braddock. Helped up to the feet. Right leg forearm shiver. Now the shin breaker, holding on to the ankle. Right, a dragon screw takedown into that fence. There's the back elbow shot by Wade. Big boot missing. Back elbow shot again as Marcus came running in. What's Wade got in mind here? Oh, yeah, okay, because that's exactly what you're going to find. A giant lollipop. What the fuck is going on in this graveyard? Or don't I want to know? Oh, shit, that shot was nasty to the midsection. Now over the back. Marcus laid out, looking up at the stars. Another shot to the midsection. And again, Wade Braddock teeing off with that giant lollipop. Back elbow shot by Marcus. Looking for the cut. No, pushed away by Wade Braddock. Looks for the kick to the midsection, but Marcus quickly grabs a hold and throws him away. The wind up, the throw, and back over towards the crypt we go. Brought up to the feet now. Kick to the midsection. Wade has him up on the shoulders. Crucifix position. Tossing him across the floor. And there you have it. Wade Braddock claims the Iron Skull Championship from Marcus Sharp. And then, of all places, he picks it up in a graveyard. Interesting. Alright then, let's carry on. We're going to get back into the one-on-one action we did have planned. Which is, let's see, Z versus Mrs. Utaker. So Z versus Mrs. Utaker, the next matchup. Let's get these ladies down to the ring. We're going to update their rankings while we can. Where's Marcus Sharp? There he is. Gonna drop him down some points. There we go. All updated. How you doing, monster? A little bit away from your match yet. Actually, what we got? 1, 2, 3, including this one, and it's you. And then we're going to end on Sexual Divinity versus the Party Crashers. The Party Crashers, well, looking for a better result than last time, taking a count-out loss to the Ruthless Inc. And again, coming down to the ring first, hailing from Hong Kong, China. She stands in at 5 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 175 pounds. The Supreme Phoenix rising from the ashes itself, Z. There you go, Z making her way down to the ring. We're just about halfway into the card now. We've seen Ruthless Inc. 2.0, Adam Guerin and Josh Wright versus the Hellion and the Heathen. or the Heathen and the Hellion, whichever way you want to call it. Tiona versus Dakota, a little bit of sister on sister action. Johnny Farmer versus Jake Bagwell, and a little graveyard brawl between Wade Braddock and Marcus Sharp. Making our way down to the ring now from the other side of darkness. Standing in at 5 feet, 5 inches tall. Weighing in at 132 pounds. She is the Mistress of Darkness. Mrs. Utaker. Lighting the path as if she's ferrying souls across into hell itself. How you doing, NEW? Welcome, welcome. Just a reminder that the Iron Skull and Women's KO challenges are out there. Our current champions, Wade Braddock and Sadie Grace. If you want to get in, you need to message Miss Jones via Skype or Twitter. I believe Miss Jones is there. If not, then we'll go with me via Skype or Twitter. And here we go, Z versus Mrs. Utaker, straight in with a collar and elbow tie-up. Driven down, side headlock applied there by Mrs. U. The big right hand to the head and then breaks free. Scooped up by Z though, walking her over towards the corner, smashing that lower back. Nope, you're there then. I was just making sure you were here. So Miss Jones on Twitter or Skype for the Iron Skull Women's KO Championships. Fireman's carry takedown, over goes Z. Don't forget you can keep up to date with all the rankings. They are being updated in real time. You may not see them straight away. There's a big roundhouse to the side of the head, dropping Mrs. Utaker onto her back. See now, charging herself up. Standing 450. Into the pin. One, and not even a 1 count. There you go, there's her Twitter handle. Give her a slide into those DMs. No dick pics, please. Well, not unless she asks for them. Brought up by the wrist. Folding up. And there's a stomp down into the elbow of the Phoenix. Mrs. Utaker now bringing her up. Roundhouse kick, swinging a miss there. There you go, the spreadsheet for the Google Docs. It is being updated during the show, so it might not show live time for you. But at the end of the show, it should be virtually all updated. And there's the arm being wrenched out. So after every show, you can keep up to date on where you stand in the rankings. Utaker now going for the pin. There's the, not even a 1 count. Mrs. Utaker in shock, but Z up to her feet quickly. Grabs a hold of the wrist. Utaker driving Z into the canvas. Folds that arm up and she looks like, oh, she's looking to break the arm. Hammer locked it up and then snapped back with the legs, looking to break the arm. There's a roundhouse this time, connecting. Pushed away now by Z. Step up in Seguri, catches Mrs. Utaker. Utaker now driven face first into the canvas we go. Brought up to the feet, forearm, nope, rocked their back. Running STO takedown by Mrs. Utaker. Putting on the arm. That's it, it goes and shows you everybody's records, singles, tags, trios, whatever they need. Scooped up on the shoulders now. Brought over, head shot, the snake eyes there, delivered to Mrs. Utaker. There's a stiff low kick into the legs of Z there. Side headlock, Mrs. Utaker breaks herself free, kick into the midsection. Lifts her up over, no, slips out the back door. Z now with a jumping neck breaker. It looked like Mrs. Utaker was going for those gut-wrench suplexes. Too much swing on it, and out pops Z. There's the double boots to the face of Mrs. U now. Grab by the wrist. Russian leg sweep. Taking down Mrs. Utaker, and again being helped up to her feet. Kick to the midsection, no leg caught. Dragon screw takedown. Over goes Z now. And Utaker taking his time to try and get the crowd behind her. Helped up to the feet. Big lariat. Cuts down Z. A second lariat. She got up. Side leg drop kick. And again Z's on her back. And Utaker down for the pin. Daffyd for the count 2. And there's only a 2. Stiff kick into the midsection. Gut wrench suplex. Holding on still. Two count there by Mrs. Utaker. Collar and elbow tie up. This time Mrs. Utaker forcing Z back. Kick to the midsection. Leg caught. Knee shot underneath the jaw. Staggers Mrs. Utaker. There's the double knees to the face. Dragged away from the ropes. And leg hook now for the pin. 1. And only a 1 count. And there's Mrs. Utaker sitting up. Big forearm rocking her jaw. Z straight on her case again. Picks her up on the shoulders. Stretching her out over the shoulder there. Looking to snap the back. Utaker being ragdolled around. Not giving up. Eventually breaks that wrist control. Drops down to her feet. You can see the effects that it had on her. And then popped her up and then gave her the double boots to the face. Sit down jawbreaker. Connects with Mrs. Utaker. Utaker now trying to get up to her feet at the ropes. And Z straight on her case again. Up on the shoulders. That detonation kick. Catching Mrs. Utaker. Dropping her on her back. Setting her up now. Stiff kick into the face again. Z now helping Mrs. U up to her feet. Kick to the midsection. No, the leg caught. Utaker coming back into this. But there's Z with another big boot. Driving Utaker into the corner. Climbing the ropes till the round we go. Arm drag takedown. Using the ropes as momentum builders. Roundhouse swing and a miss there. Kick to the midsection. Mrs. Utaker now has her up and looking for the blackout. Locked in deep. Z trying to flail around, trying to break herself free, and eventually has no other option but to tap out. And Mrs. Utaker picking up the victory there. Here you see the stiff kick into the midsection. Nope. Here was the gut wrench suplex. Oh, we get to see that, do we, Johnny? Fuck's sake, Johnny in the truck, you little bastard. Sort your shit out. Z not having a good start to her singles record. Now 0-2. This Phoenix still well and truly burning in the ashes here. But Mrs. Utaker now sitting on a 1-1-0. Helping herself out in the rankings there, Mrs. Utaker. Congratulations on the victory. Nobody stepping up to Marcus Sharp or Sadie Grace, it seems. So a very quiet day for the Iron Skull and Women's Championship matches. And we're going to get straight back in some women's action again. This is Candy Vega now going up against Vera Lisbeth. So Vera Lisbeth versus Candy Vega. Candy Vega sitting on 0-1. Vera Elizabeth 1-0. 1-0 in the tag team divisions, but 0-1 in the knockout title as well. Vera Elizabeth picking up most of her points on the special we had for International Women's Day. A win here for Vera Elizabeth would sit atop of the charts in the women's division of RDW, Red Dragon Wrestling. She wouldn't be the top scoring woman all around at the moment. That accolade belongs to Mighty Minerva, but only just because Gemma McAllister is not far behind her. And apparently this woman hears voices in her head. Well, we had a doctor use... Well, we used to have a doctor for that. But here she comes, coming down to the ring, standing in at 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 195 pounds, fighting by way of Charleston, South Carolina. She is one half of Vegalocity, Candy Vega. Yeah, okay, Gemma. How about this? Fuck off. And here comes her opponent, standing in at 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 247 pounds. Fighting by way of Finland, she is Vera Elizabeth. Vera Elizabeth, a member of Eternity. South Dick? Well, yeah, that suck dick. Quite a few of them probably do. Here we go. Side headlock. Rolled over the hips. Vera being taken down there. Both ladies now back up to their feet, shooting for the legs. Came Candy Vega. There's a big club and blow over the back. Collar and elbow tie up again. Candy Vega going to show us how she can wrestle in heels and has that perfect balance. There's the drop kick sidestep by Vera now. Big gut punch there. Brings up Vera, slips her over all the way into the neck breaker. Sidestep. There's the back breaker by Candy Vega delivered to Vera. Vera's size making her an easy target to hit. But it also means if you get hit by this woman, she's going to hurt you. Big titty slap there by Candy. Vega now with the knee drop right across the head. helping her up to her feet. Snapmare her over. Stiff kick, no. Vera dropped to her back and a Pele kick over the top, catching the skull of Candy Vega there. But Candy now back on the offense. Back on offense. 1 and only a 1 count. High into the air, Candy Vega now driven into the canvas. Damn, this bitch vicious. Picks her up, spine buster, the spine driven into the pine. Brought up onto her feet yet again. Big gut punch there by Candy Vega. Arm drag, takedown, and over we go. Collar and elbow tap, no. Kick by Candy Vega to the midsection. Drop kick, stagger, and Vera doesn't take her off her feet though. Irish whip into the ropes we go. Shoots her over, rolls her over her back. Big right hand swing and a miss there. Comes in for the belly to back as the elbow shots to the head. And another elbow shot. Candy now shooting in for the waist, but gets caught with a DDT. Face down, rubbing it in the dirty ring mat. There's the elbow drop into the lower back of Candy now. Waist control, brings her through. German suplex, still holding on. Another German suplex, still got a hold of that waist. Stepping through now, lifted up onto the shoulders. Brought up, knee shot into the ribs. Big scoop and power slam there. Club and blow right across the chest of Candy Vega, driving her down, and I'm sure that's right. Bringing her up, stalled him, brain buster. And again bringing Candy up to her feet. Big Irish whip sends her hard to the floor. Brought up to the feet again, sidestep. Candy now chopping away at those big tree trunk like legs of Vera Elizabeth. Tossing her head first into the ring post. Count of 5 now. Into the ring we go. Candy slowly climbing up the ropes through into the ring now. Face down, ass up is Vera Elizabeth, and well, I'm not sure how she likes to get down, but I'm sure it's not having her arm twisted like that. Brought up to the feet, kick to the midsection. Candy now off the ropes. Jump. Oh! That's got to be nasty with the high heels, stomping down like that. Bringing her up, driving her down from the fireman's carry position into that side slam. Now the gut stomp, and again the heel of that high boot. Surely got to hurt. Step up Insaguri missing. Vera now has her up on the shoulders. Death Valley driver. Leg hook now for the 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Laying in wait for Candy as she's slow to her feet. From behind there's the Alabama slam. Now into the Colossus clutch. Daffyd waiting. Is Candy Vega going to tap? As she's being stretched out here. She's miles away from the ropes, but there she is, reaching back and breaking the hold. Candy now, the cutter out of nowhere, takes Vera off her feet. Doesn't go for the pin, doesn't think that's enough. Brings her up to her feet again. Snapmares are over. Stiff kick, no. The boot to the face again. Vera now taking the legs out from underneath her and raining down the hammer fists. Scooped up on the shoulders. Turned around. Dominator. Driving Candy into the canvas. Leg hooked again. 1, 2. And there's the kick out on 2. Sitting up now. Pulling the punch. Irish whip across the ring. The referee being taken out by that big frame of Vera Elizabeth. There's the boot to the face though. Running Larry swinging a miss. Grabs her from behind, but there's the back elbow shots by Vera. Club and blow over the back. Candy up on the shoulders. Death Valley driver into the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Vera keeps on rising through the ranks. There's a shrug and Candy Vega off of all the moves. 1 and only a 1 count. There's a kick to the midsection. Candy now, oh, we don't even get to see that. Up on the shoulders, we don't even get to see the Death Valley driver. What the fuck, Johnny in the truck? Miss Jones, you need to confiscate that man's fucking scotch. But here we go, Vera Elizabeth now rising through the ranks. Now sitting top of the charts. In the women's division, 2-0, but sitting on 20.5 points. With a tag victory, 2 singles victories to her name. Scary thing is, it's the tag team partners of Dark Fury, which are going to be challenging for that women's title at this rate. And I assume we still have nobody. Well, I stand corrected. We do have somebody. And this time we're going to be in the right place. I'm going to get my information right, and this is going to happen. I knew she wouldn't stay fucking quiet for long. Gemma McAllister wants the women's KO title back. From the woman that claimed it from around her waist. Question is, can Sadie hold on? But here we go. Let's see how it all breaks down. We're in Max Headlocks, the sponsored bar of all our arenas. And Sadie straight in with a military press, dumping her down on the dance floor, and then standing moonsault, driving all the air out of the lungs of Gemma McAllister. Gemma now being helped up to her feet, tossed over into the steel chairs, and 0 points. We're going steel chair bowling, and Sadie just scored a big fat 0. Back elbow shot blocked, right hook to the face. Running lariat taking down Sadie off her feet. Helped up, scooped up on the shoulders, gut buster delivered to Sadie, and Sadie now in trouble because Gemma's got that steel chair. That steel chair shot to the leg. Dodges out of the way the second try. Forearm into the face, and another forearm staggering Gemma now. Gut wrench. Suplex into the steel chairs. Helped up, a swinging through there, and well, she manages to go through every single chair and not knock a single one over. Uranagi backbreaker there delivered to Sadie Grace. Sadie now scooped up by Gemma, and then nope, she slips out the back door, kick into the calf. The throw and back over towards the dance floor we go. Helped up to the feet, big forearm blocked. Right hand there by Sadie, kick to the midsection. Another kick, but this time the leg caught. Running Harriet runs right through Sadie, taking her off her feet. Helped up again, drop kick on the test. No, side swipe there by Sadie Grace. Back knife edge chop and there. Oh, return and fire, some tilly slap. Slap and tickle, no, just slaps. Back elbow shot by Gemma. Into the steel chairs we go, and well, Gemma scores a big fat 0 as well. Not a single chair knocked over in steel chair bowling, but there's a steel chair shot, swing and a miss there by Gemma. Sadie grabbing the chair and tossing it away from the hands of Gemma McAllister. Grabs her from behind, high angle. Oh, oh! You see how her back folded up over that steel chair? What the fuck? Steel chair shot to the head. No, blocked again by Sadie. Drop kick sidestepped. Sadie helped up to her feet. Gemma now with a kick to the midsection. No, leg caught, leg swept from underneath her, and Sadie again with that standing moonsault. How you doing, drum monkey? They'll wind up the throw, and well, steel chair bowling still a big fat 0 for either of these ladies. Gemma now helped up to her feet, and again up on the shoulders of Sadie. Def mission. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sadie helped up to the feet again, military press, rising Gemma McAllister high into the air, dumping her face first and then standing, and another standing moonsault, driving the air out of the lungs of Gemma McAllister. Leans in to grab a hold, but there's Gemma with the boot into the side of the head. Gemma helping Sadie up to her feet, grabs her by the scruff of the neck and over towards the table. Gemma now backing up, what's she looking for? Grabs, of course there's a giant pencil in Max Headlock's bar. Why wouldn't there be? Stiff kick down the spine, club and blow over the back of Sadie. Gemma now. The DDT there by Gemma. She's still adamant on using it. There's the back elbow shot, float over. DDT plants Gemma down on her skull. Stomp down into the back of the head. Knee drop right between the eyes. Gemma helped up, tossed in through the steel chair. Sadie now grabbing herself a hand for the steel. Gemma laid face down, ass up. The redhead now being smashed with the steel. Up to her feet quickly. Sadie now lining up another shot right to the head of Gemma. Gut range suplex driving Gemma's back into those hard tiled floors. Gemma now grabbing another steel chair. Shot to the back, swing and a miss. Club and blow by Sadie. Sadie just there, sidestepping another shot to her back. Running in, tossing the chair away from Gemma's grip. Slipping out the back is Gemma. And now Sadie slipping out the back. Stiff kick down into the calf. They'll wind up the throw, and into the security barrier goes Gemma McAllister. Steel chair in the hand of Sadie Grace. But Gemma grabs a hold quickly and tosses it away. Rear waist control slipped out by Sadie. Forearm into the back, missing. And now Sadie tossed over towards the bar area yet again. Helping Sadie up to her feet. Up on the shoulders now. Big gut buster. Sadie again helped up to her feet. And Gemma going for the wind up the throw and falling over yet again. Brought up to the feet. Gemma now looking to finish his things here. She packages her up. DDT on the floor, but not enough to put Sadie out. Sadie now brought up to her feet. Arm drag takedown. Rolling Gemma all the way through. Collar and elbow tie up, forcing Sadie back. They'll wind up the throw and back over into the steel chairs. We're going, oh, there we go. We finally get someone to score a point via steel chair bowling. And Gemma McAllister wins. Congratulations to Gemma McAllister on your victory. Anyway, we're going to move right along. That move, yeah, it's called a DDT. That's all it's called. It's called a DDT. But now we're going to move on to a one-on-one title match. A change in the schedule just because, well, for the well-known documented issues we have with getting 6 men to get down to the ring without any issues. Right, so we're going to get the challenger. Where is he? The challenger selected is one Paul Utaker. The champion in question, the Psycho Sicko himself. It does have to have a name, and yeah, I honestly don't know what it is. It's slipped my mind. Oh, there you go. That's what it's called. But here we have Paul Utaker selected by the champion as his opponent. This belt defended every episode. The champion selecting his opponent. Can't face the same man twice until he is defeated every other man on the roster in that show. So, the Psycho Sicko now. Paul Utaker, let's take a look at his record at the moment. Currently sits 0-1. Not a good start, and even with a loss in his tag team match as well. So Paul Utaker really on a downer. Is that why the Psycho Sicko picked this match? The following match is scheduled for one fall, and will be for the Yidlegok title. Introducing first the challenger. Coming down to the ring first, he is hailing from the pits of hell. He stands in at 6 feet 10 inches tall, weighs in at 320 pounds. He's the Prince of Darkness, Paul Utaker. So Paul Utaker, this is his second chance at grabbing this belt. Previous Shadow had defended his belt against him. Paul Utaker coming up short. Now Sean Shamrock, in his first defense of the belt, has decided, you know what, Paul Utaker's the man. Could this backfire? Shadow picked him as the first defense choice. Beat him. Sean Shamrock, well, if he doesn't beat him on the first go, is Paul Utaker at the moment the official first step on the ladder of defences. And here he comes. Our reigning champion, standing in at 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 246 pounds, hailing from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. the psycho sicko himself, Sean Shamrock. It's official, Gemma McAllister is now the highest ranked woman across the entire company. Where's my scotch? There you go. The title belt. Our challenger, Paul Utaker, staring down the psycho sicko. Like I said, he was the first step in defences for Shadow Press. Did Sean see that match and decide, you know what, I'm going to pick the kid as well, give him another shot? Or use him as a stepping stone like Shadow did to get through this? But there's the belt around the psycho sicko. And there, David grabbing the belt away and showing it now to Paul Utaker. Now to the crowd, and we can get this match underway. Ring that bell, and here we go. Collar and elbow tie up. Forced back into the corner goes the psycho sicko. David now getting in there. We're going to get a clean break here. Well, surprisingly, we get a clean break. And coming running in straight away is Paul Utaker on the offense there. And there's the boot by Shamrock fighting his way out now. Big running there. It just bounces off the chest of Paul Utaker. Remember, the weight advantage and height advantage in Utaker's favour. He did have that over Shadow as well, but Shadow's still managing to come out victorious. There's the big stiff boot into the chest. Grabbing up from the waist, German suplex. Brought around now, choking him out over the top rope. You may claim that you didn't see the match. You may claim a lot of things. But a lot of men say a lot of things and don't mean what they say. You're the psycho sicko, why would I trust that? The neck being cranked around now by Paul Utaker. Bringing him up to his feet. Grabbed by the wrist now, wrenching him round. Key locks him up. Shamrock dropped down to one knee, but there you see him fighting his way back up. The gut punches. Shamrock now grabbed by his neck. Breaks himself free. The chokehold applied and tosses Paul Utaker. 300 pounds plus tossed over his shoulders there. Paul now coming back to life, grabs a hold of the wrist. Key locks him up. The big lariat taking Shamrock down. Brought up to the feet now, grabs him by the leg, lifts him up, and another choke slam delivered to Shamrock, driving him onto his lower back there. Now raking at the face, trying to tear him apart. Climbing the ropes now is Utaker. Big leg, ooh! Swing and a miss by Paul there, swinging wildly, brought over with the suplex. Grabbed by the arm and the leg, now dragged away from the ropes, forearm across the face for the one and only a one count. Paul Utaker not going out that easy. Trying to get up to his feet now, and a big club and blow over the back drives him back down to the mat. Helped up to his feet, and there's the big boot getting away from Shamrock. Scoops Shamrock up now and walks him over towards the ropes. Hoiks him up onto the shoulders, but there's Shamrock falling out the back door, and the chop block taken down Utaker. Stomping down away. Shamrock now sit out, power bomb, driving Paul Utaker down into the canvas. You can see Paul struggling with that lower back. Shamrock with the big boot, swing and a miss. Jumping lariat to Paul by Paul Utaker to the back of the head of Shamrock. Helped up, there's the big gut punch. Big running lariat taking Paul off his feet, and now he's holding the back of that neck. There's a 1 and only a 1 count. Irish whip into the ropes goes Shamrock. Bouncing off the chest of Paul Utaker. Side headlock applied. Brings him up. Suplexed over. Shamrock now rolling out the ring, and Paul Utaker telling the crowd he's not as dumb as he looks. Brought in, big right hand to the head. Brought up. Backdrop suplex onto the apron there. Rolled into the ring. Shamrock face down, ass up. Grab by the scruff of the neck now. Looking to make the Psycho Sicko tap out is Paul Utaker. Shamrock, can he dig in deep enough and finally breaks the hold, that wrist control around his head. Back elbow shots, gets rid of Paul Utaker, but Paul slips out round the back. Looking for that German suplex, but there's the back elbow shot by Psycho Sicko. Now the side headlock. Scoops him up, scoop slam, taken down. Paul Utaker. You got to think those long limbs of Paul Utaker are going to make it hard to score a pinfall anywhere near the ropes. You're going to have to be very wary of your positioning in this ring. There's the scoop slam again, and Paul Utaker again looking to roll out the ring, but Shamrock on his case quickly. Now the head being smashed off the canvas. Helped up to his feet, big right hand, and another forearm into the face. Shamrock now building up a head of steam. Out their corner comes in with another running forearm and a bulldog out their corner, and Paul Utaker now looking up at the light center of the ring. 1, 2, and a strong kick out on 2. Paul now held up to his feet. Shamrock whips him into the corner. Face down into the turnbuckle. Well, there's the back elbow shot by Paul Utaker. Scoops up Shamrock, and what looked like he was going for the pile driver, but the double knees into the chest. 1, 2, and 3. Shamrock caught sleeping, and Paul Utaker ends the reign of the Psycho Sicko just like that. Did Psycho Sicko come into this match too confident? There you see him taken down. And there's Paul Utaker rolling all the way through and finishing. So that now puts Paul Utaker up on 12.5 points. Title challenges 1-1-0. So now it will be down to Paul Utaker to pick his opponent. Congratulations to Paul Utaker. We have one last match. This is where we expect all the issues. But you know what? We're going to skip the entrances and just get straight into it. And they're going up against... There we go. The Party Crashes versus Sexual Divinity. And I've just had word that Jesse 6 will be challenging for the Lionheart Championship. Drum Monkey making that choice. Standing shooting, Spanish fly there, down for the pin. Nope, no good. Vernon Quinn kicking out. Russian leg sweep taking down Vernon Quinn. Tagged in now is Joel Quinn. No relation to each other at all. Vernon breaking himself free. There's the forearm into the face. Fireman's carry takedown. Over we go. Big lariat cuts Vernon off his feet there. Tagged in now is Jesse 6, and we've just had word that Jesse 6 will be challenging for the Lionheart Championship next episode. Whipped into the corner goes Jesse 6 now. Vernon now climbing the ropes. Hurricane Runner take down there on Jesse 6. And only a 1 count. Big forearm. 6 now grabbing Vernon Quinn by the scruff of the neck. Back elbow shots. And again the elbow shots there. Brought up. Sit down powerbomb there by Vernon Quinn. Tagged in now is Shifty. Shifty through the ropes. The big booty in the face of Jesse 6. Tagged in now is Jordan King. Clubbing both, no bitch slap by Jesse 6. Spinning back fists right across the chops of Jordan King there, and in comes Joel Quinn. Lufes press applied by Jordan King. Raining down the shots into Joel Quinn. Stiff kick into the back of the calf. Jumping neck breaker there by Joel. Belly to belly suplex taking him over. Sexual Divinity currently sit 1-1. Whereas the Party Crashes are 0-1. Tagged in now is 7 Heaven, and Quinn slow to get up to his feet. 7 now scoops him up, backbreaker. Tagged in now is the Drunken Dragon Clown Shifty. Coming in, scooped up, Tilda well, backbreaker there by 7. Held up to the feet, knife edge chop, no blocks, big right hand to the face. Running lariat, taking 7 off his feet. Big forearm sidestep, kick to the midsection, but a jawbreaker now by 7 to that tie-dye mofo with the rainbow afro. And tagged in now is Joel Quinn. Joel now, Northern Light suplex to Shifty. Shifty still laid out, and in comes Jesse 6. Quicks tags being made here by Sexual Divinity. Spun around now, snap jab, little pretty twirl, leg split, and then the big right hand. Oh, Shifty didn't budge an inch, just knocked the jaw, and then Shifty was still stood there, swinging through with a neck breaker, and Shifty now trying to get up to his feet, and there's the big booty in the face of Jesse 6 yet again. 6 now, big slap across the chops of Shifty. Whipped into a neutral corner. Shoots for the leg. Shifty though slows that down. Tosses him across the ring. Brought up. Backdrop suplex. Shifty now moonwalking across the ring. Turning to the crowd. Striking a pose. 6 in the corner. Oh, what's Shifty looking for here? Oh, you sick son of a bitch. The hobo farts and everything. The Midnight Hobo. Brought up to the feet now. Snap jab blocked. Big right hand by Jesse 6. Comes in, float over. Rolling through into the neck breaker. Taking Shifty down. Brought up to your feet again. Shifty whipped across into the corner of Sexual Divinity. Do-si-do, around we go. Big boot by Jesse 6. Fights his way out the corner. Rolling through now, face first into the canvas, goes Shifty, the unprettier. Hurricane Runner takedown, delivered by Jesse 6 as Shifty came running in there. Stomped down into the back. Grabbed by the wrist, dragged away from the ropes. Shifty now with a drunken driver to Jesse 6. 6 now grabbed by the arm and the leg dragged away from the ropes. Leg hook down for the count for the 1. And only a 1 count because there's 7 to save the day. You saw 7 versus Jesse 6 yesterday in singles action. Grabbed now by the head. The Zanthrax slam driving him down into the canvas. Leg hooked again. 1, 2 and 3. And there you have it. It's all finished and the Party Crash is picking up a victory by way of the Zanthrax Slam. Sexual Divinity 1 and 2. Now on 5. No. Yeah. 5 points. The Party Crash is now sitting on 6 points. Interesting. There's a lot. Everybody seems to have at least 1 win to their name. The Forge and Blood and Bone, the only 2 teams to have a perfect 2-0 record, but Eternity are yet to have their 2nd match in the Trios division, so only time will tell. But your winners of this match were the Party Crashes, Shifty, Vernon Quinn and Jordan King. Well, this has been an experiment and unfortunately it has failed miserably on the aspects of me doing a show while the wife is working from home. So therefore this may not happen again unless issues are rectified. So we'll have to wait and see. But for now, this is me and I'm saying stay safe, be good, and if you can't be good, just don't get caught being bad or have a good lawyer. And especially in these times, help look after those that can't look after themselves. Thanks for joining us in this momentary disconnect from reality and all the shit that's going on around the world. It's much appreciated. Adios.